Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Bold and the Beautiful brings back popular actor in shocking reversal. I didn't see this coming, quite honestly. In the April 29 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, fans learned that a character they love to hate isn't really dead after all. The villainous Shyla Carter, Kimberlin Brown, who was supposedly killed off 2 months ago on the CBS daytime drama, is actually alive and well. In an effort to bring back the popular Brown, head writer Brad Bell crafted a surprise comeback that involves a character named Sugar, who first emerged on Bold's sister soap, The Young and the Restless, where Brown originated Shyla in 1990. Shyla has a lookalike named Sugar, played, naturally, by Brown, so she was the woman who was killed by Steffy Forrester on February 26. It was not Shyla. B&B has teased the possibility of a Shyla comeback for 2 weeks, with Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, refusing to believe that his soulmate was dead. Fans may have had a hard time believing it would happen since Brown gave interviews saying she was leaving the censor for good. And from February 6, the date of her last taping, to March 18, Brown thought she was out of soap biz. Until she got the call from Bell. In her first interview since returning to B&B, Brown talks to Deadline about her shocking return. He was very vague. He was like, "Okay, I'm working on something. I don't know what it is." And I said, "Okay, talk about a roller coaster. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's because of my fans, maybe everyone who was commenting, who made everything go viral." Brad does listen. He does pay attention, and in my opinion, I truly believe that my following and my fans and the people who have loved to hate Shyla all these years are responsible for me coming back. I really don't know. I get my scripts, I memorize my scripts, I figure out what I'm going to do with it that day to make it spicy and entertaining. And I go to work and go home and see my family and work on the next day. I'm not one of those actresses who are upstairs banging on the door. I let them do their job and I do my job. It's not my place to question why decisions are made the way that they are. I'm just very, very happy that he chose to bring me back. It surprised me when he told me how he was doing this, and he had to put a lot of research into the backstory to make this current story happen. Either that or he had this in mind all along and just didn't tell me about it. But I can't see anybody doing anything that evil, however. That would be a Shyla moment. Really did, because I truly thought I was gone. I gave the interviews knowing that I was gone, and I was looking forward to the next chapter in my life and what might come out of it, acting-wise or otherwise. I even bought property in Montana. I'm expecting a grandchild in June. My son lives there and I'm building a home in Montana so I can be closer to my grandchild. I was looking to close down my home in Los Angeles that I rent for work. And thank God I got the call from Brad the week before I was moving out of my house in LA. I truly thought this was a done deal. And like I said, it was a bit of a roller coaster ride for me, and I'm just so thankful that that roller coaster is back on the uphill swing. Shyla is my happy place. I'm one of those people that when I go to work because I absolutely love what I'm doing every single day. Getting that call asking me if I would consider coming back was one of the best calls I've ever received in my life. Brad called me upstairs to talk to me about what he had in mind for Shyla. It was a hard pill for me to swallow. It had been years of playing Shyla, and I consider her my baby, so to speak. And that was definitely not news I was anticipating or hoping to receive. Yeah. Pretty much, I went to his office because he said we needed to talk, and I thought it was going to be storyline related because a lot of times he'll call me up to let me know what I'm to expect and how he'd like me to play something. I thought that was the conversation I was going upstairs for. And when I walked into his office, he looked at me and went, "We're killing off your character." No, I've never been that actress. I've never been the one to question why they do what they do. I am more that person who is just so incredibly thankful that my career lasted as long as it did in daytime. It's been an amazing ride. But when he told me, you could probably hear a pin drop. I just said okay. I was thankful that he was the one who told me, and that I didn't hear it from whispers down the hallway. It speaks volumes when you have that kind of integrity, because I know there are other shows that don't always do that. So I was very happy that he had the respect for me and my character to tell me firsthand. There you are, and I definitely saw the reaction. I even saw what happened with the ratings the following week. Fans were going crazy. They were blowing up. My social media and the stories that everybody wrote in regards to my exit were going viral. And that was amazing to me. It was a bittersweet thing for me here. I was being killed off the show, but here I had literally millions of people so upset about that fact, and making it very verbal on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and it was really neat for me to see. It was wonderful for me to see the effect that my character has had over these years of playing her. I've had people tell me before, "Oh, you're an icon of daytime." I've never considered myself anything like that. I've only considered myself truly blessed to have had the career that I have. And when all of this came out and the outpouring from the fans was so huge, I didn't realize that I had that kind of effect on people. I didn't realize that my character was maybe as popular as she is. I mean, there were posts and direct messages that were sent to me that literally drove me to tears. The bustling streets of Los Angeles hummed with excitement as the news spread like wildfire. The Bold and the Beautiful was bringing back a beloved actor in a shocking reversal that had fans everywhere buzzing with anticipation. It was a revelation that sent shockwaves through the soap opera world, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats and eager to see how this unexpected twist would unfold. For weeks, speculation had been rife among the show's devoted fanbase about who might be returning to the small screen. Rumors had been swirling about a possible comeback, but nobody could have predicted the dramatic turn of events that was about to unfold. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an orange glow over the iconic skyline of the City of Angels, the stage was set for the grand reveal. Fans tuned in with bated breath, their hearts pounding with anticipation as they waited to see which familiar face would grace their screens once more. And then, in a moment that sent shockwaves through living rooms across the country, the screen flickered to life, and there he was, the one and only, the incomparable Eric Forrester, portrayed by the legendary John McCook. Gasps of surprise and delight echoed through the airwaves as fans realized that their favorite patriarch was back where he belonged. For McCook, it was a moment of profound gratitude and disbelief. "I didn't see this coming, quite honestly," he confessed in an exclusive interview with Entertainment Tonight. "When I got the call from the producers, I was completely blown away. It's such an honor to be welcomed back into the fold after all these years." Indeed, McCook's return marked a triumphant homecoming for both the actor and the character he brought to life with such charm and charisma. Eric Forrester was more than just a patriarch. He was the heart and soul of The Bold and the Beautiful, a towering figure whose presence loomed large over the fictional world of Forrester Creations. As news of Eric's return spread, the show's cast and crew erupted into cheers and applause, thrilled to have their dear friend and colleague back in their midst. For McCook, it was a reunion unlike any other, as he embraced old friends and new faces alike, grateful for the opportunity to once again inhabit the role that had become synonymous with his name. But Eric Forrester's return was not without its challenges. As fans soon discovered, his comeback would set off a chain reaction of events that would send shockwaves through the lives of the show's characters, reshaping the landscape of Forrester Creations in ways no one could have predicted. From long-buried secrets and simmering rivalries to unexpected alliances and forbidden romances, Eric's return sparked a dramatic cascade of plot twists and turns that kept viewers on the edge of their seats with each passing episode. As tensions mounted and loyalties were tested, the stage was set for a showdown of epic proportions, with the fate of Forrester Creations hanging in the balance.